Hey, what's up with it, y'all? Welcome to my podcast, Cold Narratives. I'm your host, Iceberg Green. About to let y'all hear some of these cold narratives. Check it out. Yeah, I'm back, man. I'm telling y'all, I've been missing y'all. Because I'm about to go dumb this season. Oh, this season is going. I had to switch up everything. Everything is switched up. I had to change my little graphics and stuff because that other stuff, it was old. It felt old. So when I came back, I said, I got to have a new feeling. And a lot has happened. I'm gonna go into a little detail. I started my business. Educated Lifestyle. And it's built, and I centered it toward the community. I wanted to make an impact. So I do have it open, and I'll play a video at the end of this, letting you know where I'm at in Sacramento. But it's a nice space, and I'm doing something that I always wanted to do is give back help. Because there were people to help me when I was down bad doing whatever. It was people to help me. So I'm using my space to do that. But it's cool. So I've been working on that. I'm still in school, still getting an education. You feel me? But man, it's been a lot though, y'all. But we gonna get into it this season, man. I appreciate y'all for sticking around. All my subscribers. Like I said, when I blow up, if I blow up, I got something for y'all. But man, y'all enjoy these narratives, enjoy this content, and I appreciate y'all, man.
Like so many other Venezuelans, she cheered when Donald Trump was elected because of his tough approach to policies, such as his promise to crack down on a violent Venezuelan criminal organization.
We will expel every single illegal alien, gang member, and migrant criminal operating on American soil and remove the savage gang Tren de Aragua from the United States.
Carol is one of hundreds of thousands of Venezuelan immigrants who were granted temporary protected status, or TPS, under the Biden administration. President Trump wiped that away for all Venezuelans.
Okay, so I'm going to try to be objective on this one because this is tough for any group of people to go through, right? We know that is tough. But we also have to understand, y'all, this is something illegal that they did to get into our country. We fought for this, and we're Americans. We fought, got hit with chains, beat with whips, all types of stuff, man. Cities burnt down, and I'm not trying to take nothing from what they going through, but don't ever compare what this is to what our struggle has ever been. Please don't. And they're fighting to be legal. That's the difference, so I don't want everybody to get caught up in this whole what the Democrats talking about, because I'm done with them. They held my check for 3 to 5 days and I didn't get it, so I'm hot at them. As far as the Republicans, I do not like Trump. He's doing all types of Confederate stuff, and he tried to pardon people, which most presidents normally do. They find a coin, token, black person to pardon. Nothing against those who got pardoned, but you know how it go. And right now, I told my folks, I said he's going to focus on the people who wronged him and these immigrants for at least a year. Then he's going to try to impact different policies and laws that are going to affect us as a people. So we do have to worry about what this white supremacist is going to do up in there. But at the same token, we have people in place that should have, took the bull by the horns and all that stuff and spearheaded us into reparations. They didn't. So now we're dealing with a guy that's gonna, man, you see what he's doing to them? And like I said, they are illegal immigrants. Okay? So they're not here legally. Like your family, your uncle, your aunties, they're here legally. All my black American people. And to those Hispanic Americans that did it the right way, nothing against y'all. If you did it the right way and you got in this country legally, I'm with you. For those that are illegal, because when we're illegal and we do a crime, we go to jail. When we do something illegal, we go to jail, y'all. So don't forget that. So don't get caught up in this, we need to fight for them. Never. That's not, never. So it's like, I was watching something and they tried to compare it to the 92 riots. Do you hear what I'm saying, y'all? Houses were burned down. Ours. And we were legal. We were dealing with so much. Rodney King was a legal American. He was here, shit. He was a citizen. And he got beat up real bad, y'all. Y'all remember that. and they still want to take him to jail. Okay, so we not doing that. Can we all get along? I know that's over. We tried that. So us as Black Americans, we got to focus on our journey. We're not there yet. We still don't have a black hate crime bill. Everything is still the same for us. So while we out there worried about another group of people, we need to be worried about ourselves. We still got unfinished business with this government. A whole lot of unfinished business. So let's focus on that, y'all. And like I said, nothing against those immigrants who did it legally, who got here the right way. I support it. But for those that are illegal in this country, America, where my ancestors bled and were enslaved, this how we rolling.
Going further, I want to say a few words about the situation in Los Angeles, California. Have you heard of the place? Where I've deployed thousands of National Guard troops and hundreds of Marines to protect federal law enforcement from the attacks of a vicious and violent mob. Generations of Army heroes did not shed their blood on distant shores only to watch our country be destroyed by invasion and third world lawlessness here at home, like is happening in California. As Commander-in-Chief, I will not let that happen. It's never going to happen. What you're witnessing in California is a full-blown assault on peace, on public order, and on national sovereignty carried out by rioters bearing foreign flags. Within the span of a few decades, Los Angeles has gone from being one of the cleanest, safest, and most beautiful cities on earth to being a trash heap with entire neighborhoods under the control of transnational gangs and criminal networks. It's horrible what's happened so quickly. Very simply, we will liberate Los Angeles and make it free, clean, and safe again.
So do y'all see what's going on here? Look at all those people in the back with those hats on. This is what I'm talking about. They will support a maniac. Literally, they came out dressed alike to support a maniac. This is what I'm talking about, Gavin Newsom and whoever else. This is what y'all allowed to happen by not doing it right. Look at this, man. So, the thing about this that's really important too, when things like this happen, it's up to the grassroots and people like you and me that work hard every day to fix this. It's one thing about it's the people. Everyone thinks it's the government. We the one who fixed the government. We do. It's up to us, and that's what we're gonna have to do in the end of all this. All of this, we're gonna have to do that at the end of all. So, again, this dude, Gavin Newsom, man, he responded. He did respond, but he sounded like a mark. So check this out. He responded, but check this out. This dude's a mark.
Donald Trump, without consulting California law enforcement leaders, commandeered 2,000 of our state's National Guard members to deploy on our streets illegally and for no reason. This brazen abuse of power by a sitting president inflamed a combustible situation, putting our people, our officers, and even our National Guard at risk. That's when the downward spiral began. He doubled down on his dangerous National Guard deployment by fanning the flames even harder.
And you can say how it's going to affect us in multiple ways. But, hey, if you sitting at a Home Depot and you ain't got your citizenship, that's, it can happen. And that's what they doing. So, yeah, man. Hold your own nuts. Remember what they used to tell us, y'all? What they used to say, y'all? Hold yourself from the bootstraps. Now they need to. Hey, nothing against my fellow. I got partners that's Hispanic and, so I ain't nothing against them, but this is real. It's real. It is what it is, man. You see it. But we have been through worse. And I'm not trying to downplay, but, like I said, maybe I am trying to downplay it. But I'm being objective. They have been through some things with this. But they came here illegally, so it's hard for me to be objective. This is a tough one, y'all. But I know they're illegal. That's a whole key y'all got to remember, because if you do something illegal, you're going to jail. The key word is illegal. So we don't got enough energy. I don't have enough energy to support that, y'all. I got enough energy to support what's going to make my people better. That's why I got this business, y'all. And again, it's educatedlifestyle.net.
Deployed more than 700 active U.S. Marines. These are the men and women trained for foreign combat, not domestic law enforcement. We honor their service. We honor their bravery. But we do not want our streets militarized by our own armed forces. Not in L.A., not in California, not anywhere.
Straight mark. That's what I'm saying. See, man, listen. Y'all know what they fighting for? Y'all, just in my opinion. This is public opinion. In my opinion, they fighting for that cheap labor. That's what they fighting for. I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. That's what I think it is. That's just my opinion. And this guy, Gavin Newsom, I can't rock with him. You had an opportunity to do reparations and you pump fake. So now he reading from a teleprompter. It sounds like he telling a story. Don't he sound like Dr. Jekyll? He sound like one of them books that you used to get read when you was a kid. And then he walked down the street and seen the sun. Man, if he don't get out of here. So this dude's a mark. So they letting this dude. I told everybody he's a bully. Trump is a bully. He grew up a fucking bully. He was raised a bully. So for those that don't understand that this dude been waiting to do this and he was gonna bully Elon Musk, all that, you can't trust this dude. They complain and doing the same thing. Oh, he's mean. He's doing this. What are you doing? Honestly, I think I'm doing more than them Democrats in the community and helping out, and I think I'm doing more. I feel like I'm doing more because they don't come through here and interact with us. But yeah, back to Gavin Newsom, a mark. And his whole thing is let me play cool because I'm going to run with him. I'm going to run against him in 2028, I believe it is. So he just gearing up. He's just gearing up, just like them fires and that happened. He's just gearing up, man, to ruin it for us, y'all. And I'm not saying Trump ain't no better. We can't win, y'all. That's why we got to focus on ourselves. So we got to worry about ourselves. That saying, hold your own nuts. Pull yourself from the bootstraps. It's a good time to bring that to. It's a good time for that one. So if you get someone talking about we need to support them and all this stuff, say, hey, pull yourself from your bootstraps. That's what we was told. Hey, you feel me? So check this content out of him right here. This is how he feels, y'all. This is how he and this other guy. Man, I always forget this guy. The border Cesar. You guys know his name. Hoffman, I believe. Something of that nature. I could be wrong. But check this out.
I want to make it clear. We've been running the ICE operation in Los Angeles every single day during this protest, and we're arresting a lot of bad people in that city, and we're going to continue to doing it. They're not going to stop us. They're not going to slow us down.
Yeah, I want to put up a tweet for you. I'm going to send it over to you there in that studio. This is what Gavin Newsom put on X, right? He put the photos you see there of Marines sleeping on top of each other. This is what he wrote in that post. You sent your troops here without fuel, food, water, or a place to sleep. Here they are being forced to sleep on the floor, piled on top of one another. What do you say to that, Mr. Homan?
Let's see, I ought to take a few moments, go downtown L.A. and look at the damage that's been done by these radical protesters. I mean, President Trump's saving his city. President Trump's doing what he should have done. Gavin Newsom could have responded right away and try to quell this disturbance down there, but he supports sanctuary cities. He supports releasing criminal aliens to the streets every day.
So what can we do? They got enough people. Sound like they got, to me, after reading this, they got enough people to fight their battle. They got more than us. So, and this which brings me to another thing. Okay, they have all these people. Have they ever really sent 1 million of these people to support us? Shit, let alone 100. So being objective, but I gotta get my point across. There are a lot of them. They can pull themselves up from the bootstrap. They don't need our support. They want to throw us under the bus like, oh, we should do this. We have to. No, we don't. That's the problem. I'm not gonna do them like that. I'm being objective, and I don't like the fact they're going through it. But do it the legal way, and I think this becomes less of a problem. But again, I'm Iceberg Green. I'm back, and you can take it how you want to. I know a lot of people will anyway. You can take it how you want to. I respect that. You know, I'm being objective. So if you don't like how I'm spitting, I would prefer you to be sitting. Ooh, I like that one. Man, Iceberg Green, man, I'm a cold dude, man. Man. Listen, y'all enjoy y'all night, y'all day, evening. Enjoy it. I'm back. Iceberg Green with them cold narratives. You feel me? Rain machine of the month. I want to thank you all for tuning in. I also want to say God bless those going through the struggle. And make sure you watch out for them cold narratives that the government trying to push on us, y'all. And to all my black people, I will be nothing without y'all. God bless you all.